everyone, and welcome to this tarot read. Thank you very much for joining me. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump on in and get started. I'll let you guys know too, this is going to be a general read, so it may or may not resonate with you. That's just fine, guys. You might even find that sort of bits and pieces speak to you. That's fine too. Take whatever messages feel right to you. Those are the ones that are meant for you. Also, we are going to draw a card here at the end of the read. This is going to be like our energy card. Magic. Interesting. You know, there's something going on in somebody's life. Every time I see this pressure card, this transformation, this is like outside forces that are pushing someone into changing, pushing somebody into a new situation, into maybe a different way of being, a different way of thinking, adapting, maybe finding a new perspective. And they're changes that are coming really fast in somebody's life with this speed card, this movement card. This is like kind of like get on board, or you're gonna get sort of like knocked out of the way. Like it's something they need to deal with very quickly. It's something that they need to find an understanding to and an acceptance of very quickly. And whatever this is, Snow. This is a chance for this person to get a little bit introspective too. I do feel like this is okay, and that makes sense having the Storms card come forward. Whatever this change is it's not going to be like anything to do with abundance. It's going to be sort of taking away from that is how it's going to feel. This transformation is like, because you think about snow, you think about winter, it's sort of a time of not really death, but definitely quiet, sort of sometimes healing, a chance for sort of waiting for renewal, waiting for the next cycle of abundance. And this is what's coming forward with this pressure, with this storms, whatever this person is experiencing, these outside pressures in their life. This is what it's bringing about. It's bringing about this feeling of sort of being out in the cold, this feeling of loss. I keep getting pulled back to that magic card too. This is like something this person didn't see coming. This is like a huge surprise to this person, whatever it is that they're experiencing, whatever it is that they're going through, they really didn't see it coming. And this does have to do with the secondary energy in their life, bringing this forward. Because this is not something, like I said, this is not something that they chose for themselves. This is pressures from outside forces. And I do believe this outside force is like a someone. This is like a someone. This is like a someone they're in a relationship with. We have this outer core. We have this fire. I keep feeling like hot, cold, hot, cold. There's like... This is like somebody changing... sort of like changing the game plan on them. Like whatever they thought this relationship was, however they thought it was defined, someone has like completely changed their mind and it's like, okay, now we're going this way, now we're doing this way, and I'm doing it, and you're either coming with or you're getting left behind. So there's like sort of this need to go with the flow. But whatever this is, it feels big. It feels, I want to say it feels crazy. To this person, it feels crazy. Whatever their partner is suggesting, whatever direction their partner is moving in, to them it feels absolutely crazy. And they need to sort of decide whether they're going to follow them that way, or whether they're going to let them go. This is, like I said, this wasn't the understanding. This was not the understanding that this person had. And whatever this relationship was, it sort of started going one way. It was like there was an established way of thinking. There was an established way of being together. And somebody decided to turn that completely on their head. You know, okay. And that's what it is. It's like this secondary party feels like this is like a journey of growth for them. This is something that's going to benefit them in some way, shape, or form. This journey that they're wanting to take. I do believe this involves physically moving as well. So I don't know if this is just moving to a different city, a different state, a different province. It might be a different country or a different continent too. I feel like this is big. Whatever this move is big, and it's scaring the shit out of somebody who didn't expect it, because it was not, like I said, it was not planned. They didn't see it coming. I have this sense of like, who are you? You know, like whatever this change, this other person says that, you know, they're bringing forward and that we're going to have to do as a couple, otherwise I'm leaving you behind kind of thing. It's like they did not even almost see this coming. In whatever this person is up to. We're going to grab a few more of these oracle cards before we get going with the Gilded Tarot. So everything happens for a reason, definitely. And whatever this is happening for a reason too. Take a deep breath. This is advice for this person to step back and look at this situation from a new perspective. They are definitely being pressured into some sort of a change. I do feel there is a universal lesson here underneath all of this. And this is somebody, I don't want to say this is somebody who always plays it safe, because I do feel like they've taken whatever risks in their life too, but not like this. Not like whatever this is being proposed. I don't think they're obviously, from the cards, I feel like this person is not comfortable with releasing this level of control to join in on whatever this is. This is like their love is being tested. How much do you love me? Are you going to follow me in my journey in whatever this is? And it's like, whatever this is part of this is like starting a new life too. Somebody wants to go set down roots somewhere else. Somebody feels like they're setting down roots in some sort of a journey for themselves, moving towards the future, building a future. Somebody feels like they're setting down a seed with this earth magic. And it's like, do you love me enough to follow? But I just keep getting pulled back to this fire card and this feeling of like, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Who would want to do this? So not sure exactly what this is, a grand symphony. And that's what somebody feels like they're building towards, their partner. His partner who's trying to push the change. Feels like they're working towards some sort of a grand symphony. To them, they see a bigger plan at play. They see something greater than themselves. And they feel like this is something that they need to do to further that journey. I do feel like I said, they're putting pressure. They're putting pressure on somebody as to whether they're going to follow along or not. And I keep just getting this impression like this is not how things were when these people met. As like at some point in time, like a switch flipped. Because I just keep getting that still, like, who are you? Who are you? Have we even met before? Where the hell is all of this coming from? Let's grab some Gilded Tarot and keep building on this read. We'll dig deeper. Somebody is definitely looking to start a journey. It's funny, I pulled this Nine of Wands, and I tell you, the word that came into my mind was like pilgrimage. I think this is fueled by religious and spiritual beliefs. Whatever this is, this journey that somebody's wanting to take, I don't know if somebody's just discovered their spirituality or feels like they've discovered their spirituality. This is part of the path that they're wanting to take. And we'll pull a few more. I'm not sure if this is going to be like missionary work that they're trying to do. But whatever it is, it does involve physically up and moving, like uprooting and moving and beginning a new life, something completely different, something that someone never would have chosen for themselves. So that's why this shit seems really scary, why it seems pretty crazy. Like somebody feels like they've seen the light, they've had some sort of a revelation, and they want to now take this new path. And it's like, okay, well, do I love you enough to go with you on this path? Are we going to maintain this partnership? Like I said, somebody feels like this shit's crazy though. Somebody feels like this shit is absolutely crazy. And they're not entirely sure if they want to follow along on this journey, because this really isn't their journey. But somebody feels like they're coming into their emperor energy, the one who feels like they've found their faith or their spirituality, their purpose in life, like their higher purpose. This person feels like they're coming into their emperor energy, like they've been able to define what they want in their life. And I don't feel like this is how it started out. I feel like when this relationship started out, it was more about this partnership. Really sort of forming a humble life together, or forming this partnership and building this life together. And it was more focused on these two people and what they had to offer each other. And now it's like somebody has found their faith. They've found some sort of religion. They found their spirituality. They found their new purpose in life. And it does not revolve around this partner. It does not revolve around this partner. I do feel this partner sacrificed something to come into this partnership as well too. And this is what this Five of Cups is representing. This person is now questioning whether they did the right thing and letting go of something and sacrificing something and moving into having this relationship with this person. It's kind of like if I knew then what I know now, would I have done that? I feel like the answer is no. I feel like the answer is no. They would, back then when they made whatever the sacrifice was to form this partnership with this person, if they had known that all of this was going to transpire, no, I don't believe that this person would have still gotten involved with them. That this is just too much of a fucking leap for this person. At the time, though, they definitely felt like this was something that was going to work out in their favor. This relationship, whatever this relationship was, they felt this Knight of Cups energy in doing this. Like, it made them feel good about themselves. It sort of built them up. I feel like they had, you know, definitely a strong physical connection, right? There was a physical attraction. They definitely enjoyed being around this person, the way being around this person made them feel. And the way that they saw this person was like completely different. Because they said this, what them finding their spirituality, them finding this what they would define as a higher purpose in life, it is like a completely different person than who they were when this relationship started. And this is why they're having trouble. It's like, because when it started, they felt like this was going to work out great with this person. They felt like they were making this deep connection. Felt like everything was going to be hunky-dory. And it's like this turn of events, it's like, fuck, like they did not see this coming. Again, still I get that. Who are you? Who are you? And here's the kicker. Whatever they left, whatever this person sacrificed to move into this relationship, it was big. It was big. It caused a lot of hurt. It caused a sense of loss. It was not an easy choice for this person to make, whatever it was. And now it's like they did all of that to move to this person. And I have this distinct impression that this person who's coming into their Emperor energy, it's going to sound really mean, but I have to say it. It's like they couldn't care less whether this person follows them on this journey or not. Because this person they found their purpose. They have this, I can feel it from the cards because I am an empath. I can feel like this extremely defined and strong sense of purpose that someone is completely 100% confident in. Like, this is how I need to live my life. This is how I'm going to live my life. And it's like, to them, it doesn't matter whether anybody else joins them on their journey or not, because that's how much this new purpose means to them. And so it's like this person sacrificed something. I'm not entirely sure what it was, if it was relationships with others or a home or a life or a lifestyle, but they did make a big sacrifice when they chose to move into a relationship with this Emperor energy person. And now it's like they've lost all of that. This person is pretty much fucking off on them. You know, they can follow along, but they're now completely second fiddle to whatever this person's purpose is. Right? They're feeling really left out in the cold right now. They're feeling like they don't matter. Like this Four of Cups, somebody's just going to move on without them. Somebody's just going to sort of cut ties or sever. It's like they don't matter anymore. We have one card go absolutely flying out, and it landed sideways. Sideways. So it is the Knight of Wands, and that makes absolute sense. This Knight of Wands can actually represent physically moving. And this is what this person is struggling with. Am I going on this journey with this person? This still has not been decided yet. This still has time to turn upright or turn in reverse. They're in the hermit mode right now. They're trying to figure out what the hell am I going to do? But at the same time, they really don't have a lot of time to decide. I get pulled back to that speed card with movement. They're getting like heavily pressured. So this person, whoever this Emperor energy is, they are physically making plans to up and move and leave. And it's like they're setting dates, they're selling whatever they need to sell, they're packing shit. Like this person is actively working towards this goal. So like Buddy here who's in this hermit mode, who's trying to figure out what to do. It's like he's kind of got to, like, whoever this is has to sort of shit or get off the pot. Like they got to figure it out really quick, which is tough because this is, whatever this is, I feel like this is a humongous life choice that comes with many other sacrifices. This is not a choice to be taken lightly. This is not a choice to be made in haste, but they are getting shoved into making it very quickly. And that's what I see in this Eight of Cups too, is that this person's moving forward on their new journey. They are embracing whatever this new journey is. I feel I feel they have a great sense of confidence and positivity in this journey and the way that they look at it. Lots of optimism. This endless possibilities card definitely applies to this person and the way that they're looking at this new journey. Like, to them, everything's going to work out just fine. Their life is going to be just the way they need it to be. They'll always have everything they need. This person is extremely confident and trusting in this choice that they're making. And it's like, if somebody follows them, that's great. If nobody does, they're just as happy to do this journey on their own, which is why I keep coming back to this person who's in this hermit mode. And experiencing this Five of Cups is really thinking about what they left behind when they invested in this relationship. Are they willing to make that investment again? Because what they're seeing right now is that this person really doesn't care what they invest. They don't, because this person kind of has their own agenda that they're running. That's 7 of Wands. So they're worried about standing up for their ideals. They're worried about drawing their line in the sand. Honestly, if they draw their line in the sand with this person, I can see it in the cards. Like, this is not the person that they can give an ultimatum to, because this person's mind is made up in the way things are going. So they can't say, if you decide to leave, well, then you're leaving me behind. It's not going to make this person think twice. This person's doing what they're doing. That's the way it is. They're taking active steps, moving towards it. If nobody comes with them, they'd be just fine with that, moving on. So this person's having this deep sense of no one cares. I do feel like part of what they left behind was a Queen of Pentacles energy. I'm going to tell you what I mean by that with that Queen of Pentacles energy. This court card tends to represent somebody who is generous, somebody who is caring, somebody who is kind. I do feel like this is part of their regret, because I look at this card, I know the qualities it represents, and I feel regret when I look at it. I feel like sorry, and like it's something in the past. This is something that they moved away from, or someone that they moved away from. Someone who would never do this to them. Somebody who would never just sort of create a new life and say, you can come with, or you don't have to, whatever, I'm moving on. It's like they don't matter. Somebody never made them feel this way, and they actually walked away from whatever this energy was. This was part of their sacrifice and trying to build a life with this new person. So this has really come back to bite them in the ass. Whatever this was, whether this was, in a romantic relationship, a friendship, a family member, it's like it is somebody who they walked away from, somebody who I feel the word disapproval. So somebody who didn't approve of whatever this energy was for whatever reason. Maybe they saw that this person was somebody who didn't have a deep caring for them. Maybe they saw that this was somebody where it wasn't going to last, or they had a feeling that there was something that wouldn't quite work out. Whatever it was, this Queen of Pentacles energy did not approve of this relationship. And this Queen of Pentacles energy was part of what got sacrificed when somebody decided to invest in a life with this Emperor energy. I do believe this Five of Pentacles does apply to this Queen of Pentacles energy too. This was like somebody who felt like they were left out in the cold when this happened. It was somebody who was caring, who was emotionally invested in the person who made this choice. And that's why they feel like they got left out in the cold, because they had genuine caring feelings for this person who chose to move away and move to this other energy to build a life. And this is somebody whose energy, whose friendship, whose relationship you would want to nurture, right? Like, that's somebody who you would want in your life. You want somebody who has a Queen of Pentacles energy, who's generous, who's caring, who's kind, somebody who you can count on in a pinch, right? And that's always what you want to be for somebody else. It's like a good foundation for a relationship. And this is somebody who walked away from this to go to somebody who was, I don't want to say selfish, because we're all kind of, I feel like this person is on their own universal path and their universal life journey. And for them, part of that is this new faith and spirituality that they found, this pilgrimage, this whatever it is that they're taking, this new journey that they're starting in their life. For them, this is important. This is them coming into their Emperor energy. They might be doing it in a way that's not very kind to the energies around them, but this is part of their universal life path. So I don't want to totally call them selfish, because I have this deep sense that this has very deep meaning to them, this path that they're taking. But definitely somebody got left behind in the beginning here, and now somebody else is getting left behind too. Somebody sort of, I'm gonna say it, somebody's sort of getting to feel what it was like to get sort of like tossed aside, like you didn't matter, by somebody you deeply cared for, because that's what they did to somebody else, and now that's what's happening to them. The Three of Swords. So I do see heartbreak here, and it isn't, it's definitely in this line here. And they're feeling it now. They're feeling it new, because I feel like this shit all went down when they first sort of separated themselves from this Queen of Pentacles energy, moving towards this new energy to build. There was heartache there in the beginning, but I feel like some time has passed since then. So they weren't thinking about this Queen of Pentacles energy as much, and now that all of this shit has gone down, now their mind is right back here. Now their mind is right back here, because they're thinking, like I said before, they're thinking that if I had known then what I know now, there's no freaking way I would have got involved over here. I would have stayed in whatever situation I was in before. I would have appreciated the situation that I had before, the connections that I had in my life. I wouldn't have felt the need to wander away to start something new with somebody who I didn't have that history with, somebody who I didn't know that I could trust, somebody who was capable of sort of just up and walking away. So I do feel like this is very much on their mind, and that's why it came forward in the read, because of everything that they're going through. This is what happened in the past with this Queen of Pentacles energy, this heartbreak, this separation. This is very much on their mind. I feel like there's also a part of them that wants to reconcile this relationship. And right now, from the cards, I don't know 100% what this relationship was. I don't know if this was family, friend. I don't know if this was romantic. But this person is very deep on their mind. This person they're thinking about wanting to reconnect, wanting to heal that relationship. They're feeling regret and moving away from whatever this was, this person who was caring that they could count on, because now they've seen what it feels like when you're with an energy that you can't count on, when you're with an energy of somebody who is on their own journey and who is more than happy to just move away and do their thing. Yeah, they're in a deep regret over what happened in the past. Like this Two of Cups, this is pulling back into this Queen of Pentacles energy. This was a deep connection that they had with this person. This was not just, a casual acquaintance. This is somebody who they had a deep, meaningful relationship with for probably a very long period of time. And that's why this is hitting them so hard too, is like they took it for granted. They took that person's strength for granted. They were somebody that could be counted on in a pinch when shit got rough. Somebody who was very unselfish, somebody who is very caring, somebody who is very giving. There's a lot of regret there. With all of this that's happening, this is really heavy on this person's mind. And they're very unsure of what to do. I feel like they're actually asking for guidance right now. Like whoever this person is, I don't know if they were religious or spiritual before, but I feel like they're praying, they're asking for guidance, they're sending it out there in some way, shape, or form, trying to get some sort of a higher power to notice, or spirit, or someone to try and give them some guidance on what to do, because they're very confused. Their feelings are extremely confused. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And then immediately came into my mind, reap what you've sown. It sounds so mean. It sounds so mean, and I don't like expanding on it because that feels even meaner. But it's like this person chose to step away from that Queen of Pentacles energy. They chose to sacrifice a lot of things in their life to form a new bond. Depending on the situation, that's not a bad thing to do. Sometimes it's not done in the right way, which might have been the case here and why they're having so many regrets. But it's like they moved into this new energy, treated somebody like they didn't matter, stepped away from somebody, treated them like they didn't matter, moved into this new energy, just moved on with their life without a care in the world of those in the past and how their behavior affected them. And now it's like somebody is treating them the way they treated someone else. So reap what you've sown. That's why I keep getting reap what you've sown. And the Page of Pentacles. So, okay, the Page of Pentacles is a good way to end this read. So it does tend to be a more immature energy, but Pentacles represents not just finance, but learning. I do feel like this person is going through a learning experience right now. That's very painful. Very painful what they're going through right now emotionally. But it is a chance to sort of reorganize their priorities, to really have some deep insight, really get into that hermit mode, and sort of look at how their behavior affects other people, what really matters in life, what type of connections they're really wanting to have in life. It's like at the end of the day, right? What really matters to you? What really matters? This is a chance for this person to figure this out. And that's what's going to help them to turn this Knight of Wands in whatever direction it needs to go. If what really matters to them is this new connection that they formed and being supportive in somebody on their journey, then that's the way they're going to go. If they feel like they're being left behind and they don't have that caring connection in return, and they realize that, that is something that they need to have a certain level of commitment, that's what's going to turn it in reverse, and they're not going to move. At this point though, they're still undecided. They're looking for that guidance. We're going to grab an energy card for this read. Here's the one that stood up above the rest. So abundance. This is basically what their life lesson is. What does abundance mean to you? They thought they knew what it meant. When they left behind a Queen of Pentacles energy to move into this new energy, to build a life with this new energy, they thought they were moving into abundance. But all of that has completely changed, and it's giving them a chance to sort of think about, what does abundance really mean when it comes to co-creating, when it comes to caring connections and relationships. What is the abundance that you need, that you desire, and then being able to put in your half of that, right? Like that even give and take. If somebody means a lot to you, being able to let them know how you feel, being able to show them and give them back what they give to you. I don't know if they're going to come back and try and make amends with whoever that was. I do feel like they have a completely new perspective. At the very least, they have a new perspective on the person they stepped away from, the energy that they stepped away from, on the choices that they made. This is a chance for them to really get their shit together and get a new perspective on what's going on in life, what matters to them, and how they want to live their life. But they sure shit didn't see that coming, because it's still in my mind. Who are you? Who are you? So this person, I know that this person who's coming into their Emperor energy, their journey, their path for the next little while is set. They're moving on, they're moving forward, they're going on their journey, their spiritual journey to find, their own kind of abundance. But this person still has a lot of thinking to do, and they're going to have to think quick, otherwise they're definitely getting left behind. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed that read. If you did enjoy it, if you found value in it, please hit that like button, that subscribe button, and feel free to comment. I love hearing from you guys. Have a great day.